different outlets.
Bullied at school. Even more troubling is what happened when two girls spoke up. Tonight we hear from the Bay Area fifth graders, girls who tell us that they are being bullied, even physically threatened at school, and the school and the district aren't doing anything about it. Watch what we found when we checked into it. The school sign proclaims in bold letters, "Be safe, responsible, respectful." But Cooper Elementary in Vallejo is anything but, according to these two fifth graders.
They punch us in the stomach, they slap us.
Samantha and Autumn say they're constantly bullied in school by two brothers.
They chase us for our snacks, so we don't have any.
It started last year.
Samantha's parents, Mary and Eric Whitney, say they knew that there was a problem.
My daughter coming home, crying, telling me she was being called names, tramp, whore, slut.
But they say the school downplayed it, and the bullying got much worse.
They said, "I know where you live." And I was like, "How?" And at that time, I looked down at his hand and I could see a pocket knife.
Basically, it got to the point where a child pulled a knife on our daughter, and we weren't aware of it.
Samantha was too scared to tell her parents, but says she did report the incident to her principal.
There's a lot of things that have happened that we don't even know about, and we're not privileged to it because they say it's confidential. If you're not communicating to me, how am I to help my child?
Autumn's mother feels the same way.
She went to the school district numerous times, made complaints.
Patricia Hartzell says the school's solution was to keep the girls inside for recess, which just made things worse.
My husband was in her room talking to her and found a crumpled up piece of paper. He looked at it and it was a suicide letter.
Autumn explained what led up to it was a recent incident in class.
I felt this movement on my desk. He was being my desk. I didn't feel safe. I went home crying and I didn't want to, I don't know, I really didn't want to, honestly, I didn't want to live that day.
But you see what those boys are doing?
Yeah.
And nobody's stopping them.
We saw similar questionable behavior going on in plain view on the school playground during a recent undercover visit. The final straw for the girl's parents was this torn sweatshirt. Samantha says it happened when the boys were chasing her and then tried to grab her. With no answers from the school or the district, both families took the matter to the police. The police report reveals the alleged bullies admit shoving the girls and making sexually suggestive comments. We wanted to ask Principal Susan Walls about it, but she didn't want to talk to us. The Vallejo School District wouldn't talk to us either, but sent us a statement saying the safety of our students is extremely important. But this bullying expert says
the school is not getting to the root of the problem.
Nicholas Carlisle watched our video.
If that is true, there is what is known as a hostile environment. And the courts have repeatedly urged schools to remedy this or be subject to really quite significant amounts of damages.
Honestly, I didn't want to live that day.
If you hear a child saying this, you have to immediately investigate it because sadly, there are those students that don't stop and go the whole way and do take their lives. It seems like there's a highly sexualized culture that's happening in this particular fifth grade.
Samantha and Autumn hope they can make a difference by speaking out.
The main reason that we're doing this also because we don't want to deal with this anymore.
And we don't want other kids to feel the same way that we're feeling.
Now, the girls' parents say they allowed their daughters to go on camera because they thought it was important for them to speak out. Police have told them the investigation will go to the district attorney next week.
This just breaks my heart. But what about the boys and their family?
Yeah, we did look into that. We're told that the mother took off. They're being raised by their dad, a single dad, and he's disabled. Now, according to the police report, which we have, he says the school never informed him that the boys were targeting the girls. And through the police department, Dana, he's told us that he does not want to comment. So
Right, and you'll
we're going to stay on it. We've heard from one other parent in that district, too, now. So,
Really?
yeah.
Alan, thank you for bringing this to light.
You bet.
Okay.
They told me I would never walk again. I might not ever talk again.
But now you